Chloe, otherwise known as Princess Aspian, and welcome to my channel. The 13th of September marked a day in our calendars which was widespread across every single social media platform. It marked the day of something that was spread across every single Instagram photo, every single Twitter post, every single Facebook status, every single anything that may have anything to do with social media. It was a day that commemorated something very big and something very, very important, and also something that is very much part of our everyday. And yet here we are, dedicating September 13th, 2018 to this one cause. Because recently, in Australia, it was Are You OK Day. What? That's it? Yeah, that's it. Now, obviously, based on this video and based on the title of this video and based on the first paragraph I've said in this video, you guys would think that I've done the typical Chloe thing and left it to the last minute and forgotten about it completely and done something way, way, way over the due date. What? Me? Never. You would expect this video to come out on September the 13th, 2018. You'd expect me to write a blog post or post a video or make an Instagram post on the same day as every single other person did. You'd expect me to write a blog post on the day itself, to make a YouTube video with royalty-free sad music in it on the day itself. You'd expect this video to come out on the day itself, just like every single other blog post, just like every single other YouTube video with royalty-free sad music in it, just like every single other 140 character Twitter post around the world. But the fact that I didn't post it on that day isn't actually due to sheer laziness. And the fact that I didn't post it on that day, and the fact that people are probably confused as to why I didn't post it on that day, is exactly why I needed to post this video. Now, I don't know a whole lot about other countries. I don't know a whole lot about America or England or any other countries around the world that have some sort of mental health awareness day. And I don't know what you guys do for it. And I don't know what it's called for you guys. Maybe it's called the same thing. I don't know, but all I know is that in Australia, Are You OK Day is the day where every single person in all of Australia posts the exact same 4-word status, all to show a support to the cause. They post those square-shaped photos with block letters of the wording on it, or simple statuses. They post things to show their support, to show that they're an ally. But, and here's the real kicker, it's completely, utterly pointless. Now here we go. I know this is probably going to sound controversial because how is posting about mental health and how is posting awareness for mental health controversial? But here's why. Because your support is completely meaningless when the clock ticks over to September 14th or whatever day it is in the world where your mental health isn't important anymore and everybody stops caring. Every single Facebook status returns to sharing Facebook photos with minions on them. Every single Twitter post returns to sharing funny cat pictures. Every single Instagram photo returns to posting pictures of your mildly aesthetic brunch. Because on every other day, the word mental health is taboo. And when a friend actually answers to your 3-worded status with no, nothing's going to change. The bottom line, and the thing that people seem to forget, is that when the clock strikes midnight to bring in a new day, it doesn't mean that your mental health isn't valid anymore. Are You OK Day or Mental Health Awareness Day or whatever day it is that you bring awareness and celebrate mental health doesn't go away just because the clock has ticked over to bring in a new morning. Are You OK Day and World Mental Health Day and all of these other days to bring awareness to mental health isn't a single day. It isn't a craze. It isn't a charity to donate your pocket change to. It isn't a trendy hashtag to promote to your Twitter followers. It's our everyday. Ours. Yours. Mine. Now, I'm not trying to say that every single person on the globe is suffering from periods of ill mental health, and if you are, that's okay too. But it's that mindset that is causing this entire thing in the first place. It's that mindset that is causing this disconnect of mental health. Because here's the thing, we all have mental health, just like we all have physical health. And for some bizarre reason, one of them is considered ridiculous if you don't take care of it, and one of them is considered taboo if you do. And I don't know about you, but to me that just seems really, really backwards. I remember when I was in school, yuck, we get sent home the moment that a sniffle was heard in the classroom because we wouldn't want that child being sick. We wouldn't want that child being in a situation which is going to be stressful for them and which is going to cause their immune system to get more sick. But God forbid a child may be suffering, that someone may be battling from something that isn't as visible and isn't as easy for you to see as the flu or a sickness or a cold. We all have mental health and we all have spells of time when our mental health isn't at its peak. And you know what? That's okay. We can take the time to ensure that our own mental health is looked after the same way that we make sure that our physical health is looked after. We look after ourselves when we get a sniffle. We look after ourselves when we fracture a bone, when we hurt our knee, when we stub our toes. We look after ourselves by washing our hands and eating well and going to sleep and brushing our teeth. So why is it so hard? Why is it so taboo to put up the idea of caring for our mental health? Why is the idea of caring for the most important organ of your entire body seen as weak? Mental health isn't a dirty word. Mental health isn't a word that should be associated with negativity, with poor images, with horror movies, with sickness and despair. It isn't a word that should be associated with feebleness and weakness and fragility. It's a word that should be associated with us every single day, without always. With every single one of us. Now, I know that this is the sort of video that people are just going to look over and click on to the next video and go and watch Shane Dawson's newest series, which, by the way, is really, really good. I know that this is the sort of video, that this is the sort of subject that people are going to look over and do nothing about it. Forget about it altogether. That by the end of the night, it will be gone, finished, completely cleared from your head. People are too scared to do anything about mental health, to change anything about mental health, to change the way that they see their own mental health because they're scared of what other people are going to think about them. But that is exactly why this is so important. And look, I really couldn't care less if it's my video that has made you see a difference, or if it's someone else's video that's made you see a difference, or it's a post that's made you see a difference. I just don't want it to be that the difference is made because something that could have been stopped happened. With suicide being the leading cause of death in Australia between people the ages of 15 and 44, it is so important that we start to erase the stigma of being too cool and too prideful to talk about our mental health. Taking charge of your mental health is okay. Talking about your mental health is okay. Talking about your ill mental health is okay. It's okay to reach out, to seek help, to need support. Because the bottom line is, we all need help. And it's time that we realize that every single thing in all of the world needs help to grow. Even the most beautiful flowers in the garden will wither away without care. It's time to realize that taking charge of your mental health does not make you weak. It makes you wise. Take time out to love yourself. Reach out for help when you need it. Talk to someone you love. Talk to a doctor, a teacher, a friend, a parent, someone. I promise you, there is always a solution. I promise you that there is always an answer. There is always a solution. Every storm cloud has a silver lining, and yours is just around the river bend. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys like this video, and if you would like to see more, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do whatever makes you feel good, do whatever makes you feel happy, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.